Third and 2 here. Purdy's pass is deflected and knocked down. Jonathan Hankins impacts the game, getting an arm up, and will force the 49ers. His fifth year from Arkansas, loss of a yard officially. Prescott throws, nice catch there by CeeDee Lamb. It'll be third and short against the 49er defense. Purdy chased from behind and will be brought down. Jaron Kearse was all over that. Untouched. Micah Parsons comes along for a loss of a couple of yards.
Got him standing up all over the place.
And they're going to drop. Parsons was in there, and Micah Parsons helps bust that play up right away. Samuel comes to the left of quarterback Brock Purdy. He'll give it to McCaffrey for an opening up the middle. Christian McCaffrey, shoulder down to the 2. The ball come out. Dallas says they have the ball. And now the officials are just running into this. Back in the shotgun from the 2. Dak throwing again. It's caught by Gallup. Goes up and gets it a couple of yards shy of the first down as he had to go high in front of Giamador Lenore. Third and 2 coming up. Through the first month of the season. Use the speed, get to the edge. Brandon Cooks popping to the outside. And that gives the Cowboys perhaps their first down. Let's check that mark.
They need more of that.
Here comes a little brotherly shove. Can you call it that for the Cowboys?
Definitely.
Given the Eagles are your hated rival?
Definitely not.
So it goes back to your favorite name for it? On Monday night against Seattle. Rico Dowdle. Good move inside by Dowdle to get away from Bosa. And sure, what could have been a loss of yards. We'll see if the offense can get settled in. Down 14. Dak moving the pocket. The throw on the right sideline to Cooks is brought in at the 45-yard line. It will be a Dallas first down. Man rush. Bosa coming after it. Dak got rid of it. There goes Jake Ferguson for the first down. Pushed out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Good looking throw to the second-year man out of Wisconsin. 10. Warner's coming. It's picked up by the center. And the pass by Prescott is complete to CeeDee Lamb. Fighting for extra yards right around the 26-yard line. CeeDee Turpin in motion, heading downfield. Dak throwing that way. Turpin got it! Touchdown! What a play! Speed on display. Cavante Turpin gets the Cowboys on the board.
And what did Mike McCarthy tell us about Cavante Turpin? Thought that special teams could end up being the difference in the game because of him.
Flag on 1 for the unsportsmanlike conduct, which carries over a second to get thrown out of the game. So the bookkeeping on that. McCaffrey stays in the game, doesn't get looked at, and he's thrown down by Leighton Vander Esch. And Dak clean pocket, throws to Jake Ferguson. He'll gain 5. Melissa, what's going on? Deebo Samuel comes to the backfield. McCaffrey in motion. And Purdy's throw is incomplete. You couldn't hang on. Jordan Lewis had a hand in there. Right, Melissa, to that point, the balance, 7 runs, 21 yards in the first half. So they run here, and it's Pollard for about 6 to the 25-yard line. The Turpin in return. Prescott gets away, throws, and CeeDee Lamb is open with some space to Niner territory to the 36-yard line.
But give this team a little lift.
The 39, Prescott, here's it underneath, takes it to Pollard. Down to the 32-yard line, set up third down, third and about 5. Drafted by the MLS in soccer. First year as an NFL kicker, has continued to be sharp. Second and 4, inside run. Tony Pollard get a first down, a little bit more power to get out to the 37-yard line. Yeah, that was an interesting story. I talked to Brian. Inside run with Tony Pollard, 7 to the 32.
And obviously this defense a little too much for this offense.
Screen Pollard, pushing forward, got a big block from Bionis, and he takes off to the 42-yard line. Gain of 26 on the play. As they will take the greatest care with Vander Esch, such a good player and a good guy as well. Terrific tackle in the open field by Jaron Kearse, who's had a couple of big hits tonight. But the Seahawks bring to the table in this division. 3rd and 3, and the run for the first down. The 15-yard line goes to Rico Dowdle.
I thought the 49ers would play well out here tonight. I didn't think they would be this dominant. I just didn't. And for me, I always get excited watching defensive football.